In Nepal's capital city, Kathmandu, cricket is king. Games are a daily occurrence all over Kathmandu's public parks. In 1996, satellite television first beamed live pictures of a Cricket World Cup to the Himalayan nation. Prior to that, cricket here had been seen as a sport for the elite. It was also in 1996 that Nepal played its first full international cricket match. The combination of a new sport to enjoy on television and a new national team to follow meant that cricket was on the fast track to success. We travelled to the country recently to see how the game is continuing its development.
The impact of satellite television on cricket in Nepal was enormous. It exposed the game to the whole nation and got things rolling. As soon as that first game aired, cricket took off in a big way. It was the biggest factor in the growth of the sport. I was always a fan, but before then I could only ever watch games on tapes that were sent to me. In a short time, the face of the sport in this country has changed, and there are now many cricket fans all over the country.
Paras Chadka is the captain of the Nepal national team. He first represented his nation as a 17-year-old in 2004. The all-rounder has led Nepal into Division 4 of the ICC's World Cricket League, alongside Argentina, the United States and Tanzania.
It used to be the case that the national team got no attention. All people cared about was our football team. But our junior teams have started to enjoy success, and the senior team is improving rapidly. Our progress across all age groups means that we're now close to overtaking football in terms of popularity. We're not there yet. Football is still #1 across the country. But as we continue to attract new fans, we soon could be.
The next logical step for Nepal is to try and qualify for the One-Day World Cup, together with neighbours and world champions, India. However, the sport's governing body, the ICC, have decided to reduce the number of teams that will take part in the 2015 tournament. With the desire to shorten the competition, developing nations like Nepal could face an uphill battle just to qualify for the next World Cup.
Taking part in the World Cup is our biggest dream. We are in the 4th division of the World League and we're improving all the time. If we want to be taken seriously, then we have to be in the World Cup, and everyone all over the country is hoping that we can achieve our dream.
In an attempt to boost the sport's development, the Nepali cricket authorities have begun to direct more funds into grassroots cricket. There are now regular inter-school tournaments throughout the year, giving the next generation of Nepali cricketers competitive games to play in. And the investment seems to be working. In 2008, the country's under-19 side finished in 10th place at the World Cup in Malaysia. Ranjit Rana is head coach of the Birendra Sainik school team from the town of Bhaktapur on the outskirts of Kathmandu.
We don't have any club cricket in Nepal, so school cricket is absolutely vital. These tournaments are the only way to identify our brightest talents. Without them, so many players would simply go unnoticed and would possibly even move away from the sport altogether. Every year, more and more schools are starting up a cricket program. The quality of the players is improving all the time. If the national team is to succeed, it's crucial for us to provide a strong base. We have to make sure that the players are technically very good.
With more schools than ever before playing cricket, the popularity of the sport with Nepal's youngsters is at an all-time high.
I want to play cricket for Nepal in the future. I want to be successful for my country and to help us play in the World Cup. That would be great.
With a population of 30 million and a national team who are inspiring the country's next generation of cricketers, Nepal look to have the potential to one day play the sport at the highest level. Less than 20 years ago, cricket in Nepal was a game few people ever played. Yet, with players like Paras Chadka working tirelessly to elevate the standard of the game in the country, maybe it won't be too long before Nepal are a major force in the sport.
I think we have achieved a lot in a short period of time. But we know that if we are to reach our ultimate goal of being a test-playing nation, then we still have a long way to go. We have so much talent, and, importantly, we now also have talented players with a real passion to help improve things. If these young players are nurtured, then in the future, we will be in a position to compete with the very best.